we've put in place a kind of a restriction on Commission cabinets, services. Anyone who works in the Commission basically can't meet with Huawei. So Huawei employees cannot meet with the European Commission while the investigation is ongoing. What we said on Friday, and what I repeat now, is that in the context of industry associations, it would not be logistically or practically feasible to prevent officials from meeting with these, which represent large amounts of stakeholders, sometimes numbering hundreds. So what we're doing is simply looking at it on a case-by-case basis. If we have any sense that on the agenda of a given meeting, a kind of one of the pressure points relevant to Huawei is being discussed, then we simply remove it from the agenda. So we are able to, in a very concrete way, ensure that the priorities of Huawei are not, that they can't pursue them through the industry associations. Plus, we have the restriction in place for all Huawei employees. So we're very satisfied that on that basis we have done everything we can to ensure that correct protocols are followed. No, I don't need to elaborate on it from here, because we have people who are far more competent and intelligent than me to make those kind of assessments, and we're very satisfied that they will do so in a correct, timely and complete way, and therefore we put it to you that there's nothing to see here. Look, I think commissioners and also technical staff of the European Commission in those situations will use their own smart judgment. We're not going to. We're satisfied that the restrictions, the formal restrictions we have put in place, will ensure that no Huawei lobbyist or employee can access the European Commission while the investigation is ongoing. We think that's the correct and appropriate course of action. We have also just said now that when it comes to industry associations, that we look at it on a case-by-case basis, look at it with intelligence and some degree of kind of analysis, and if we think that there's any risk that there's sort of kind of backdoor lobbying going on, then we stop that too. So if you're asking me if at an event where a Huawei official is speaking and a commissioner is also speaking, if they're forbidden from doing so, the answer, as far as I know, is no. But I'm certain that they would exercise good discretion and judgment in deciding whether to participate in such an event if there was any reputational risk to the European Commission.
Yeah. Good. Any other question to Olaf?